Sedia kala. Kalau terus kok jangkrik. Kalah terus. Kurang gimana ini bro? Halo halo. Ya apa ya? Gak bisa coy. Baresi, Cruyff, Roberto Carlos. Ya, semua kan kabeh menakutkan. Putih aja. Iya, Yamal, Yamal. Alah, ih, Pedri. Hihi. Pedri bro. Videonya, oke pak. Apa ya? Yamal aja Yamal. Tinggora. Petri, CMF Petri. Halo. Wih. Gak asik, gak asik bro. Semangat bro, semangat Bang Ramda. Siapa nih? Ramdan. Ramdan ayah. Ramdan. Halo. U. Makasih Bang Ramdan. Kalau bisa diganti. Marmus. Waduh, pemainnya jangkrik. Lah, CB-nya ana jangkrik. Pemain random bro, pemain random. Aduh. Apa? Zielinski. Ini bisa dibantu di like bro, sambil di subscribe dulu guys.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin. Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone. the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Sih lah.
It's a goal kick. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Danger averted for now. Tavares has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim? Well, they could be caught out here. Check. Shot and goal! Goal! Nil! And he stuck it away as if laser.
Oh, ini sama bro, ini bisa pakai mobile juga. Ini sama, kalau eFootball itu semuanya sama bang, bisa ini juga.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Aduh.
No way through. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? He scored! And the comeback is complete. Was there ever any doubt?
Ini sama cuma itu apa?
As much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Indonesia take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the...
Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nuno Tavares. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. DiMarco. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And it's played in. Not the most convincing of passes. Lille have a free kick.
Kalau yang mobile saya itu kok lupa emailnya, lupa jadi nggak bisa dibuka.
Indonesia have hit a quick fire double here and are 2-1 up.
Aduh.
What a comeback. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that. Well, the pass wasn't
Jangkrik.
and a chance. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi, they really show some outlandish
Lupa
skills.
bro emailnya itu yang mobile.
Pinches it off him. Chucky. DiMarco. Now Mbappe. That's going right the way across. Tries to pass it through. Made into space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Wih,
And it's Fratesi. No, that's been intercepted. Fratesi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
asem.
He might be in here. Decent shot.
Aduh.
He's got a goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's
Astagfirullah.
misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square
Jangkrik.
and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. DiMarco puts them all in. Turns and goes back. Can he get on the end of this? In by DiMarco. He gets big.
Inzaghi.
Quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life
Ini
so
bisa
much
bro,
harder
ini
for
bisa
defense.
buat mabar sama penonton juga bro. Ini bisa.
Laid out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Ini
hope.
bisa bro, sama aja bro.
Fratesi. That's really well cleared. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Pedri. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Wah, astagfirullahaladzim.
And he welcomes it in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him
Coba aja bro, ini kalau abangnya main juga, mabar aja sini.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Pedri. He's looking wide. Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Iya, maksudnya abangnya pakai HP juga bisa bang. Pakai mobile. Nanti mabarnya abangnya pakai mobile, saya pakai ini bang. Begitu.
Today, terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And so we're off again. In with the challenge. He's ruffled a few feathers. Chance! And the keeper
Aduh.
controlled it. Same again, same outcome.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And this is De Bruyne. Lille are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. And this is Hazard. He's got a... and he shoots!
Sialan, sialan.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Lille go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this?
Duh.
On it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Duketelara. Oh, good spread. And the
Set mana yang jangkrik.
reaper offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Now it's Inzaghi, and this is De Bruyne, and he plays one through. Look at and the shots!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. Bullish header!
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Played out to the right. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Messi. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution in progress.
Pobega, nicely spread. Nuno Tavares. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Distributed tidily. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Indonesia looking to pass their way through.
Astaga.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. I would be disappointed with that.
Goes long and straight. Yukkkk. Here's Pobega. Out to the right. Played back into the centre. Looking to play him in.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been
Tutupan
it.
maning anjing.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a really well-measured ball. That's very neat. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Deep cross. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good-looking delivery. Good take, and is he in? Nice interception, well timed.
Lille nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saliba, and it's Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Yukkkk. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And it's Tavares. Oh, that pass is from the best.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shifted it to the flank. proves too strong. And this is Marmoush, and he's on his way. And Marmoush!
Astaga.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Indonesia, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Target bonus rabut bola. Pogba malah main jangkrik salah. Lah, aduh. Ayo bro, buruan bro.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. At the
Jangkrik
passionate
asli
crowd
Indonesia,
demands.
cok.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mohamed Salah. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power, and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game, and all done with immaculate discipline.
Aslani. Bastoni. Pulisic. Hernandez. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Shifted it to the flank, and they can counter here. Yamal has got a run down the left wing. Played into space out wide. Yamal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Shores, Bastoni, Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Pulisic. Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez receives. Gets his head on it!
Sialan.
Goal! Simple,
Sam.
effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Openda, not the most convincing of passes. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's on it, can he get away? Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Wits. Indonesia finding their passes.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries a shot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And it's Aslani. Yamal goes on a charge down the left. That looks a good ball through. Fits. Quick look, then plays it in. Fits. Spread it left. That is
Aduh.
good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shalhanolu driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Shores. And Bastoni. Shalhanolu. Wirtz does really well to win the ball there. Half-time getting close now. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yamal. He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's heaved it away.
Added time.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, what about a counter-attack? Openda running with the ball. And here's Pulisic. Gaes. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 23.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pulisic receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Here comes the cross. Guardiola.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good-looking ball. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Openda. Pull it, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Azar. Vitz. Dovbik with the foul. Now it's Dovbik. Shalhanoglu. Hernandez. And here's Dovbik. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make...
Shalhanoglu! Oh, he's hit the bar! Claudio. And it's Azar. Now Van Dijk. Distributed tidily. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's going right the way across. Dovbik. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. Decent hit from there.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 13.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Messi. Number 9. Filippo Inzaghi.
Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Coming on the field.
Make sure that's not getting through.
18.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Number 22. Country.
Oh, well played, well played. Francisco Conceição.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's been shifted off it. Salah. Couldn't squeeze it through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. It's a promising position. And he's picked it up out wide. Or he's played it in low.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Conceição. Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Francisco Conceição deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
3 minutes at a time.
It's not gone well. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here. Dovbik. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him.
And he shoots! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. And Rafinha. Now there's a... It's Inzaghi! And he hits the net! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barella. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And this is Forlan. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's the clearance. Yildiz. Yildiz looking to penetrate. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha can get it clear. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's straight offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bremer. Pirlo. Now it's Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never
Inzaghi!
his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pirlo. Yildiz. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Barella. Scalvini. And it's Forlan. Oh, cracking. Goes for a shot! They've done it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nicely aimed pass. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. That pass has been well intercepted. Wirtz. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Yildiz. For Filippo Inzaghi. Pirlo. And it's Barella. Filippo Inzaghi. De Bruyne. Salah. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. Guardiola. And it's Wirtz. Knocks it out wide. Barella. Quality ball. That has not gone well. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yildiz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Gahe gets his final warning. Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Just too much on that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mohamed Salah. Now Van Dijk. Vardiol. And it's Wirtz. And it's beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in low. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. He won't be happy with that one. That has been slung wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yildiz. And here's Inzaghi. De Bruyne. Over to the left. Now it's Inzaghi. Rafinha. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? It's hit the crossbar. It's Forlan. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rafinha. They get a throw in. Barella. And it's Forlan. Laid out to the left flank. Now Pirlo. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni clears. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Forlan.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Tunisia can now introduce the first of their
Number
substitutes.
13. This.
Tunisia
Number
perhaps
24.
contemplating their next change here.
Albania.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 7.
Yildiz.
Number 11. Azar. Number 10.
That is one way to stop him.
Messi.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shifted it to the flank. Played in deep.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Tunisia have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Late back. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. He came in hard, very hard. Van Dijk. And he's gone searching crossfield. Pedri. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank.
Well played and well cleared. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a corner.
apa Bu? Piye? Dikunci. Iya ada, dia ora sedang tangan. Olah apa soalnya? Ya ilah. Bisa dikunci. Kamu yo. Oh. Santai bro, santai. Set.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Becklin. Thanks, Peter.
Cerah
It's a
banget,
pleasure and a
jangkrik,
privilege for me
jangkrik
to be
cerah
here.
banget.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback.
Uh,
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
Sialan.
That was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tunisia finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Buset, main
It's
aku teman.
Inzaghi. He's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi, he's on it, can he get away? Costa. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tunisia with the corner, they're first. Opts to
Aduh,
play it
Solomon.
back. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's been played through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Vitz.
Such good technique.
Now that looks a decent ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Inzaghi. And he's had it nicked away. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aims beyond the defence. Gaes kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Sergio Roberto, well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. Indonesia finding their passes. And he's on his way! Looking to play him in. And here's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Serginho. Messi. De Bruyne. Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Vitz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Distributed tidily. This ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi.
1 minute added time.
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he shoots! It's in he goes again. He has done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Salah. Filippo Inzaghi. He's having a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Tunisia take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold chips it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Flashes it across. De Bruyne knocks it out wide. It's a promising position. Wits. Meret deals with that nice and simple. So what can they make of this? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. Meret claims it without any fuss. And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. And this is Inzaghi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ball's gone out of play.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Batistuta. Number 4, Filippo Inzaghi.
That's been intercepted.
Number 27,
Vitinha.
Coutinho. Number
It's the
9,
channel.
Donatelli.
Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Coming on the field, number 21,
Rabiot.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Number
Colomwani.
17,
That was good alertness.
number 14,
Vitinha.
Rabiot. Number 8,
Now, can they get him away?
substitutions taking place.
It's a good ball out wide. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Van Dijk gets it clear. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He has a look up. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Great vision. And this is Rabiot. Lookman. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Del Piero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Del Piero! Against the crossbar. Decent hit from there.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Salah. Yehi. Rabiot cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Lookman has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gahe clears. It's gone for a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard with the delivery. Costa Curta. Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. That's that, the end. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Alexander-Arnold.
Buset. Salah. Messi. Ih.
Hello, welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Altero deals with that nice and simple. Oh, good spread. And here's Canapri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice bit of trickery.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Jordan Henderson. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Silva. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. De Ketelaere has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Salah, can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Ketelaere, and that interception was most necessary. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. He's tried one! Pinged towards the front line. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Salah. And he cuts out the supply. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Galak temen wasite anjir.
Howson. Rafa Silva is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Ibrahimovic. And this is Batistuta. Costa. And it's Vitz. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Salah. Swept in. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Vitz. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Half an hour played now. And here's Marmouche. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafa Silva. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! No, that's been intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Bat. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
Goes for a shot! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a promising position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In again, he rises! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They off! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
De Bruyne. Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Henderson. Not the most convincing of passes. Jordan Henderson opts for safety. He's gone forward. To Ketelara. Costa. Mohamed Salah. Costa. And De Ketelara. And here's Marmouche.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Vitz. And this is De Bruyne. Odo. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Ibrahim. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Over the
them now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that.
Rafa Silva! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's played in. Terrific header. And it's headed over. No, again, there's no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordan Henderson, it's played through for him. Seedorf. De Bruyne. That's been won straight back. Marmoush. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Gnabry. Oh, this looks sharp. And he plays one through. It's come to nothing. Danger averted for now.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, De Bruyne. Number 8, De Ketelaere. Number 7, Omar Mamouche. Number 13, Vets. Number 17, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 14, Vitinha. Number 18,
That's really well manoeuvred.
number 9,
Not got that quite right.
number 11,
And he's lost his man here.
number 21,
And he's intervened well there.
substitution in progress.
And now the breakaway. Jordan Henderson. That's good vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Okazaki.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Chiesa. He's got away. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Okazaki played out to the right. Foot in. And it's Azar. And here's Seedorf. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Looking to play him in.
There will be
Gives
3
it back.
minutes
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Azar. He's in a great position here. Passing nice and neat. Real chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. They've played it short. And this is Azar. Good-looking ball. And time is up. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough,
Jatuh. Bro. Cek cek cek. Cek. Hui. Petri mati sih. Siapa mana ini? Bedri.
hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and width can be a nightmare to defend against.
Spread it left, and it's Azar. Azar goes on a run down the left wing. In towards chance! Oh, that was no routine save. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on real chance!
Jalan.
Superb goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Looking for the run. This ball looks a good one. It was lovely. That's fabulous. Can he finish? And that should get the job done. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Camavinga! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. So that's two now without reply. Well, and another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Now somewhat off target. Pamplona finding their passes. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's having a good look here. Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, nice touch. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Here comes... Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gives it back. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Raul goes on a charge down the left. De Jong defending his corner. Oh, what a mistake! The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong. Rafinha. Bellingham. Now that is tidy, really tidy. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. Azar. That's a good run down the left. And that's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Looking for a runner. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbappe! And this is Azar. Azar! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Raul. Roberto Carlos. Bullish header! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. David Villa has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Sometimes a loose foul can...
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pedri. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
He's still trying to make a game of this. And he's found a way past. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. And the finish! Camavinga to Azar. And it's Gavi. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Eder Militao. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, and the shot! He scored! They're back within reach! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. It's Roberto Carlos! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camavinga. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost an hour gone. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now the ball in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. And he's gone looking for safety. Gavi. Camavinga. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. And it's Bellingham. Driving through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Raul. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone for a throw-in. De Jong. Pedri gets a foot in here. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Camavinga. It's Pedri. And it's Bellingham. Araujo. He's looking wide. And he skips past his man. Bellingham. He's got away. Great chance! He has done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Pamplona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hazard! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kubasi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! Courtois claims comfortably. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, what's he done? And a chance! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by...